Hi, my name is Mr. Williamson, and I am the AP U.S. History teacher at Roosevelt High School. I just wanted to introduce myself again and talk to you guys about what to expect for you and your student for the second semester. We are currently in time period 6 of 9, and so we're kind of reaching towards the end. This time period, or I should say first semester, we covered exploration through Civil War Reconstruction. And so now what we are covering is from essentially still Civil War up until as close to present day as we possibly can get. That's what our second semester is going to be about. We have time period 6, 7, 8. Those are some big ones. And then 9 is going to be 1980 until present. So that will kind of be towards the end, all leading up to our APOS history test on May 6th at 8 a.m. And I know most of the students are taking it. There are a few that are not, which is fine. My goal is to try to get your student as ready as possible for the test. We're going to continue working on writing. We're going to continue working on content. We're going to continue working on test preparation and all that, all while learning the greatest subject that there possibly could be, and that is U.S. history. And so we are right in the midst of that. And I would say that this semester is probably more like modern U.S. history because we're going to cover Gilded Age. We are covering industrialization. That's kind of what the units that we are on right now. We'll get into the Progressive Era. We'll talk about World War I, 1920s, Great Depression, New Deal, World War II, Cold War, civil rights. We'll spend a lot of time on civil rights and so those units, and then talk about the 70s, 80s, return to conservatism, Reagan era, war on terror, and then finally get into as close to present day as we possibly can get. So that's those are the topics that we're going to cover in APOS History second semester, as well as continue working on writing and everything. Just a couple things that you might want to know about the class. As I said, first semester, we do test corrections. And so if you're looking at the student's grade and the tests are not quite as high as you'd like them to, they can always do test corrections. My goal for these is that the test is not the final grade, that they have every opportunity to correct the ones they got wrong. And so that next time that happens, they'll notice it and they won't get it wrong. It really, I guess, legitimized what we are doing first semester. The semester test was the grades were phenomenal. They're much higher than our other grades, and I think a lot of that had to do with the test corrections that your students are doing and what they are accomplishing there. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Please feel free to email me. Also, we're getting into the time periods where maybe people that you know, family that you know, may have served in either Vietnam, Korea, any of the Gulf War conflicts that we've had, war on terror. So if you have any of those, I'd love to hear. What we are going to do right now, actually, is we're kind of in the midst of our industrialization and our urbanization, as well as our immigration topic. And so one thing that I am sending home, I sent home with half the students on Friday, sent home with the other half today, is going to be a family tree. And so it's something that I love doing every year. Trying to talk to your student about when your family came over. Some people that we have in class might be first generation Americans, and some people might be sixth or seventh generation Americans. So it's kind of a fun topic that I love having students talk to their families about. If you know any other information, it's a great time to talk to your student about where they came from and kind of their background and heritage. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at my email address. We also have teacher conferences, on Monday and Tuesday, the 8th and 9th of February. So if you want me to contact you and you want to talk to me about the class, want to talk to me about your student or with your student, any of those would work as well. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your year. And thank you for being so supportive, and thank you for just everything that you do. Have a great evening.